Hi, I'm back again. I'm about to proceed and make some tags and journaling cards for the Christmas journals. And I also will be working a little bit with some of my printables that I hope to prepare the digital kit today or tomorrow. So this is just some of the printables that I won't cut these ones up because I'll use those to show. Oh, I'm a bit close. Tomorrow, maybe I'll show tomorrow the digital kit. So some really cool things to use in your Christmas journals. So that's really exciting. But you'll see a little bit today because I'm using some of them to make these tags. So this is in a mess as usual, and I'll just show you the floor. Look at that. Yep, I've been throwing it all on the floor as I said yesterday. It's a lot of fun not having to get it into the garbage bin. And sorry, just shaking you all about there. So I've kind of, so I go a little bit faster today. I've kind of sort of thought about a little bit about what kind of combinations I'm doing, so maybe we'll just work through some of them. I'm just going to hop up. I've forgotten to get my trusty drawer of laces. I might need those. Here we go. I'll just put them on top of my bin, as I'm not using my bin because I'm just throwing it all on the floor, which is much better. Okay, so let's get started. So just while I'm working, a lot of people have been asked me where I get my printable, my images from. I really like, besides the standard places, like a lot of these come from Graphics Fairy and Old Design Shop. I can't really say where I get my images from, in the sense that it takes me hours to find what I want. I just literally look up public domain images of whatever artist that I like, and I don't take note of where I get them from, but I do make sure it does say or no restrictions or public domain or no copyright or whatever. So I haven't, there are lots of people selling old painting works as digital kits on Etsy. I sort of don't feel comfortable doing that. So even though they are public domain and I can do it, I just think that if you've got time, it takes a long time, but if you've got the time, just search for them. Just look up any artist that you like and write public domain, blah, 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 and you'll find websites that will tell you. You won't find all of the paintings. There are paintings that I like, and I haven't found that it says underneath the painting it's public domain. I'm sure the painting is public domain, but that particular photograph might not be. So unless you went and took the photograph yourself, it's not public domain necessarily, because it might have come from a book or something like that. So even though I know that the painting in particular might be in the public domain, if I can't find an image that's in the public domain, then I won't use it. Just because I get worried about it. I don't want to get into trouble. I don't know if that's making any sense to anyone, but I hope it answers any questions. So literally, if I can tell you where I got an image from, I will, but otherwise you just have to search. You have to sit down and spend a few hours in the morning and search for the images. Okay, so let's get on. So I really love these, and I'm thinking about putting these in on tags and journaling cards, but also some as tuck spots, I thought, or on pockets in the Christmas journals. I thought that would be really cute. I've always really liked them. I think I'm becoming a little bit braver with the journaling, the journal making, whereas before I used to admire them and never sort of think I would ever do anything with them. Now I think I can see possibilities, so maybe I'm becoming more adventurous. I don't know. A lot of you are already there, but I'm kind of still a novice. So I've sort of started layering a few things just so I could go a bit faster, and they might evolve as we go. So all of these are going to be stitched around when I'm done, but I won't do that now on camera because you've seen me do that before and it's not necessary. So I'm thinking I like this one as it is. So I'll just glue that down quickly. And Lulu's in the other room, but she's becoming more and more of a teenager and doesn't want to participate. So you may not hear from her for a while. Is that right, Lulu? Oh, she's even got headphones on so she doesn't have to listen to me. She didn't answer me. She's got her headphones on. She's lying down watching something on YouTube with headphones, so she cannot be disturbed. She's done her homework and she's in relaxed mode, and basically she probably won't come out of there until dinner time. That's how it is. So I think I might have to get a dog. The dog will keep me company. Okay, I'm just blabbing on while I work. I'm off screen as well, so let's just glue this down, and then I'll just do this, and then we can think about what sort of thing I want to stitch across the top, sort of thing, you know, like a tab or a bit of, I might not put lace on this one, just because there's lace along the bottom there, and that's just going to go there, maybe a bit lower. Okay, and my fingers are sticky, so maybe I'll push her down with the piece of paper. Oh, she's moving. So I definitely have to stitch around because I didn't stick the bottom paper down very much. Okay, so this here is going to be in my Christmas printable, which will be out in the next few days. I'll do a video when I've listed it into my shop. So have no fear. Okay, so I'll put that over there to dry because that will need some sewing. So that's one. Now this one needs a bit of elaboration. Oh, and what I did was I've stitched around all my little images. I took my whole sheet, like there were 9 to a page. I printed 9 to a page, and Wendy shows how to, I can't remember what she's called, Wendy's Journal Adventures or something. She showed how to do it fairly quickly. Is before you even cut them out, do all your stitching down the rows of 9 around them all. So we'll go all the way down, around, up and down, then come across and then go down each side. And then that's a much faster way than doing them individually, which was what I was doing before. So let's glue this down, and I'm running out of glue stick, and I couldn't be bothered to go and buy any before because I didn't want to go out. And so hopefully I've got 3 that have a bit in them, so hopefully they'll last. So that's that. And then this one here. Oh, I should show you how the other ones are all dry. I finished those that we did yesterday. I'll show you those in a second. And I'll use this glue for this one. Just put a little bit in the center and then go around the edge. And that will be fine. Okay. Right. Glue her on. Now, do we want something else on this one? Let's have a look. Too much glue there. Let's dab it off. Okay, so this one I think I might do as a taggy tag. So just cut one corner off. I'm sure many of you've all seen this before, and then come across over here and trim that off. And I'm liking it more now, you see, isn't that funny? And I'm just wondering if I want to put anything else on there. Do I? This is the $1 million question. No, no, little birdie. That's kind of cute, but we've got the dogs. I'd like it up there, but I don't want to cover up the holly. And all of these things that I've stamped are way too big, so I can't use any of those. And I love this, but it's too big. I'd have to cut it off. So I won't use any of that. And I had, oh, some of these over here. I can't remember where these came from. Something like, I see if I'd put that further down, but then I would cover that up. Kind of like that. I might put it there, yes, why not? There we go. So just glue that. Okay. And okay, and what did I do on the other side? Nothing. So I need to collage the other side, but I've got glue everywhere. Okay, right. Flip it over, and on the other side I might put this here. And then I'm going to get some of my straw paper, I think. Get my straw paper. It's just, I've got some over there, excuse me. Okay. It's a very grey day here today. I don't know if you can tell. So I've got the light on, so that kind of probably affects the colours a little bit. I think I'll glue that there. And I'll use this. Just make sure I put enough on. Really do need to go and buy some more, but that will be for another day. Okay, glue that down there so that can be, it's good for writing. And I just might, this one's got too much white on it. Let's see if I can get that off. I've got sticky fingers. Take that off and stick that there, there. No. Oh, maybe there. Maybe I'd like red. Do I have any red bits? Otherwise, I'll just grab a piece of, this is going to be in my printable as well. And this was hand done, and I bought it quite a while ago. I think I bought it in Florence in January. I'm thinking I'd like a piece of that here. Yes, I like that more, so we'll put that there. Bit more decisive today, I think. Bit up a bit higher. Stick that there, and I was wondering if something like, what am I doing? Is it overkill? No, overkill. Don't like it. What about little birdie? Oh, I like the birdie. I'm going to put the birdie on. So I think I'll just put that. Am I on the screen even? Not at all. Oh, you couldn't even see what I was doing. Shocking. Okay. I haven't put enough glue, so I'll just smudge that around a little bit. Try and get the glue on all the bits. And there we go. Maybe it'll stick. Yes, perfect. See? And I didn't put too much glue on it. So there's the birdie. So that side is like that, and then there's the cute birdie. Okay, so that's another one done. And then I had this one here. So this gorgeous paper is going to be in my kit. And then so is this one. That was the same as the other one before. I mean, you can, when you print them out too, they'll be like, I only print on A4. But you can do, like one sheet, you can do so much. You can use them as pages in your journals. You can use them for collaging. There's all kinds of possibilities. And you just add some lovely texture and colour into them. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, I love that image. I love Santa. I don't know if I think I've told this before. Lulu, I made Lulu a tooth fairy pillow years ago when she started having teeth, and then I always, when the tooth fell out, I always forgot to put the money in. So one day her tooth had fallen out, and I went, oh, we're having lunch. I picked her up from elementary school, and I was like, oh no, I forgot to put the money in. And I knew she has a memory like an elephant. I knew she'd go and check after lunch. So I quickly ran. I can't remember how old. Maybe she was like in 4th grade, so she was about 9, or yeah, maybe something like that. And I mean, her friends had been telling her for a year or so that Santa didn't exist, and the Easter Bunny didn't exist, and the Tooth Fairy didn't exist. And I was resisting, you know, I was trying to convince her that it wasn't so, and that, you know, all that sort of stuff, keep the dream on. And so I go to put the money in to the little Tooth Fairy pillow that was hanging on the door, and she catches me with the €5 in my hand and my wallet, putting it into the little pocket. And oh my goodness, she screamed and yelled and wailed and cried and told me that I was a liar, and how could I trick her like that, and I was an awful mother, and she'd never trust me ever again. It was just like, I couldn't believe the reaction. She was just so disappointed that it wasn't true, that she had this violent reaction to me. So it was really funny. But she did continue to believe in Santa Claus for a bit longer. And then she came to me one day and she said, all my friends tell me Santa Claus doesn't exist. I think she was in 5th grade. And I said, well, I didn't say yes or no. I just said, well, I love Santa Claus, and I think he's wonderful, and I want to go to Santaland in, I think, is it Norway, Lapland, or whatever it's called, and it's on my bucket list. And I said, if you love Santa Claus, you can believe what you want. And so she just took it, and even today, she's nearly 13, and she won't say that he doesn't exist, but she does love him. So that's our story about Santa. So let's see what I was going to do with this one. Okay, so this is part of a doily in my digital kit, and it's just sort of, it has a green sort of embroidery on it. Let me see if I can find it here quickly. And now you'll see I've used it, you know, I love cutting them up and using them on the tag. So here it is, there, that one. So I've cut it out, and I've cut, these ones are printed on the ivory, just regular copy paper, and then I have some that are printed on the high quality paper, but I'm getting low of that as well. So this is on the this is on the ivory paper as well. I'm getting low, so I have to go and buy some more of that. And I'm having car trouble. It's getting cooler here. It's not that cold, but it's getting cooler, and I've noticed I'm having trouble putting it in 1st and 2nd gear. And now even 3rd gear starting to play up, and I'm really freaking out about it because I'm worrying I might have to change the whole clutch box, whatever it's called, because that happened to my sister. But so I'm hoping my husband will take the morning off work tomorrow. I have to go to the dentist, and I can't miss that. And then I would need to take the car, and I don't really want to drive the car too far because I think I'm doing more damage with it. The more I have to force it into 1st and 2nd gear. So he said he's going to try and get out of a meeting and see if he could have the morning off, and that way he could take me to the dentist and then take me down to the car place, which is not near, and that way we could leave the car there and see what the terrible damage is going to be. Oh, so I was feeling such anxiety today when I went to pick up Lulu, and I was having trouble driving the car. It's been going to happen, but just because I was so busy, I just kept thinking, I'll go, oh, this one's really had it. I'll go on Friday. Well, wouldn't you know, today was the day that I really had trouble driving it, on Wednesday. So it didn't last until Friday. That'll teach me to put things off. So yeah, so that's what's going to happen tomorrow. Won't be doing any videos tomorrow. I'll probably be devastated about the expense of fixing the car. But anyway, you know, these things happen. You have to account for them. Okay, so that's that one. And I thought that's nice space to embroider on. This is going to be a journaling card. This is just a couple of pages. Yep, only 2 pages because it was thicker paper. And then this is an antique postcard. When I show the digital kit, I'll tell you from what year that is. And so that's going to go there. I like that. And it'll probably get some, I think I'll use this. Just put it on thinly. And I haven't... I had some lovely advice on my other video, and one of the ladies had suggested, and I think I knew this but I kind of forgot, was to use like an old Fidelity card or credit card or healthcare card or whatever, to spread your glue. And I'm sure I've got some somewhere, but I just haven't, I forgot to go and look for them before I start the video, so I just do it this way, my normal way. And as you know, I am going to stitch around these, so I'm not too fussed about how perfectly the glue goes on, just enough to hold it in place, and that's going to cover up that whole side. Okay, so I'll just trim that down, the overhang. Oh, I really like this one. It's interesting how things just take on a new lease of life. So, you know, when I think about pulling apart the books, you know, how I do my altered books, sometimes, yes, I know they're very old. I've pulled apart some really old ones, but seriously, if you saw the condition that I buy some of them, like they smell all moldy and they've just been shoved in a box and nobody loves them. And I just think that if I have to, if I leave them there, they're just going to go even more moldy. And so I might as well just, you know, bring them out, clean them up, empty them out and give them a new lease of life. And I do put some pages back in, not all of the pages back in, but I do put a fair amount of pages back into them. So they do have a little bit of their original life kept intact, but for the most part I do empty them out. But I just think that is preferable to them just going moldy and damp and falling apart. I don't know what everybody else thinks. I know some people feel kind of guilty about it, and yeah, it is sad, but if they're not loved the way they are, then they need to get a new lease of life. That's what I think. So it helps me get over the guilt. So this is another, look, I have quite a few postcards, some of them Christmas ones. I have a lot of really cute, you know, animal, like those, I don't even know how to describe them. I'll try and find them maybe in my next video and show you. But they're not before 1923, so I don't feel comfortable scanning them. And so what I thought I might do is I'll keep a couple, and I just thought with each journal, Christmas journal that I sell, I will include one as an extra gift because they're really cute. And if I'm just going to hoard them in a box, there's no point in that either. So maybe somebody will, I'll keep a couple for me to do them, like if I want to do a Christmas journal for myself, but the rest I think I'll give away with the journals. So yeah, I do have some other cute ones, but I have some reproductions of those postcards that have that similar style, but they're reproductions. I think they date to the maybe the 50s or the 60s, so I didn't bother scanning those in either, because I think I'll just give them away. I mean, they're fairly old, but they are reproductions of images that you can already find in the public domain on the internet. I think Graphics Fairy has a lot of them, or Design Shop, and I think you'd be pretty okay taking them anywhere you find them, because I think they are in the public domain. A bit of just blabbing on about random stuff while I work today. Otherwise we'll be here in silence. I really don't have a lot to talk about because I talked quite a bit yesterday. So that's that one. I feel like it needs something else, but I'm not sure. Really not sure. Might need some washi tape or something. Yeah, anyway, let's do the other side. I think I'll put that there. I don't think I was going to put that there, but I am now. So why not? That was just a piece that I was tearing bits off from. I think I've probably been working the whole time off screen. I've just realised. Oh my word. This might be a video that might not make it. It's always the issue of where do I put the tripod? But I just have to have it here. I'm a lefty too. It's a pain because I've got it here on my left. And that's why I knock it sometimes. I try really hard not to. Okay, that's going to go there. And I'm going to grab, so these are the done ones. So let's just put those, just to recap, these are the done ones. Here. They're really cute. I really like those. That's just a blank one. That's some random paper. I really like this, but I don't know how to use it. So I'll put those over there. And I want to use some of my recycled paper here. And I love it that it's got the green lines on it. So here I just tore some off and I'm going to possibly tear it there like that. And just eyeballing it here. Tear it a little bit more. Like so, and I have my straight edge running down there. Yes, it's working for me. So I put some glue. I know I'm off screen here. So I've already prepared dinner, so I feel really good now. It's always like such a stress to think I have to go up, you know, stop at a certain hour and go and prepare dinner. I haven't done my exercises yet today. I better do that. I'll do that after. I try and do my exercises because, you know, at my age, there's no metabolism whatsoever and the weight just goes on. So, yep, I have to exercise. Otherwise, I don't lose that much weight, but I don't go up either, so that's good. I like that. That will go there. So this is a lovely journaling card, and you can write over this because it's pale enough if you use a black pen, like a black felt tip pen or a Sharpie or something like that. One that, you know, does fairly bold markings. So that can go there. A little glue oozing out of that. Clean it. Oops. Okay. I need a new piece of paper, I think. So just glue that down. And I really like this, but I just, well, like, you know what? I should look through the screen. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to put that there. Or is it better down there? I wish Lulu? Yeah? Can you come here? I need Lulu's advice. She's coming, yay. She's taking her headphones off. Okay.
Yay.
Say hi to everybody.
I just said hello.
Do you want to see what I'm making?
Oh, that's pretty.
Look.
Ooh.
These are tags. This one.
They're really nice.
This one.
Me
and
likey.
This one. Me likey. And this one. Do you like that one?
Yeah, I like
And
them.
that's the other side.
Nice.
Cute.
Are they Christmas ones?
What kind of question is that you've realised the silliness of that question after it's come out of your mouth?
Not all of them look like Christmas ones.
What one
Only
doesn't
that
look
one.
like Christmas?
That
But
one.
she's holding a piece
That
of...
one. That one.
Don't be silly. She's holding a piece of Christmas tree and presents and wearing... And she's in her winter coat. And look at this one. She's in her... There's snow and there's Christmas holly. And it says Happy Holidays.
It's because it's
And then
not
this one, it's
Christmas
just because it's facing the other way. Now, does that not look like Christmas to you?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm rubbing it in a bit. So this one is like this.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. And then I really like these. Now, do you like them there
Nice.
or
There, because that's already a little bit going on. Instead, here needs a little bit of filling.
Does everybody agree? I wish you could talk to us. Oh, I wish you could talk to us. I think we'll put it there.
Let me turn the finger around again. That looks like Anna Frank.
Does it? I don't know what Anna Frank looks like.
Well, I saw the movie.
You saw the movie. I didn't see the movie.
And I saw some pictures.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Bye.
So I'm going to glue it there. Thank you, Lulu. You're leaving me already. Can I call you again if I need help? Maybe you should just stay here. No, she's watching something. Oh, this is life. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's that one. And I'm liking that. If anyone has any suggestions, feel free. I do appreciate the suggestions. And that is not sticking down very well. Okay, so that can dry. I like that. I wonder if some of this green would look nice. No, I've got green down there. That's okay, I'll leave that. Okay, let's move on. So here we go. Oh, I like this one. So here, I've already glued this down just to move it right along. So this is from going to be in my digital. This is going to be in my digital, and I love that. And then I didn't cut it off here. I folded it over, and look, it's on the other side. And isn't that a beautiful space to write on? This is one of my favorites. And I'm just going to put this little Santa here. I like him. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to put him because it's a long, narrow one, and I didn't have many. Oh, maybe I like, let me see that one. Oh, that one stands out more. And that one's nice because it picks up the blue in the marbled paper. Yep, I think I'll put that one on. Or maybe I should ask Lulu. Lulu?
Stop calling me, Mummy.
No, please, can you come and just one more time? Don't get angry. Poor Mummy. So, do you like this one here?
Mm.
Like that? Or this one?
I don't know.
You don't know? I think I put this one.
Yeah, because the other one blends in too much. That one.
Yeah,
is a
and
bit
that one
more
picks up that
contrast.
blue, I thought. I think I put it down like that on the side rather than the classical up in the middle.
No, I like it down.
Down, yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Mummy.
Okay. Right. See, that's what daughters are for. Giving you good advice. Helping you when you're indecisive. I don't dare call her again. Might get into trouble. And this is the age of trouble. Right. Okay. So that's that one. And then we'll put something up here. That's pretty. Maybe it should be a tag. No, no, I don't want to cut that. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so here I had these little square pieces. No, well, it's almost square. Thought I might just, isn't that cute? And this could be something really cute just to stitch down the side and the page, and it's a cute little tuck spot, I thought, rather than a tag. Or it could be a cute little tag as well. So these could be cute little tags. Punch a little hole. You could cut your little angles out if you want to, little corners out, and they could be cute as little gift tags on presents. And that's just using a little scraps of paper. And as you can see, I've put my cute little bunny on it. I'm going to put my cute little bunny on it. There we go. So that's that. Hoping everybody can hear me. Occasionally there's a few comments that I need to check my sound. Try not to lower my voice too much because I do go into relax mode as I'm working, and then my voice kind of goes down. I have to be careful of it. Just putting a bit of glue. So some of my printed images are on like vintage sort of linens, not usually cotton and or muslin, and some of them are on hemp, antique hemp. Now with the hemp, you have to be careful with the stamping on it, because sometimes the weave is too, how can I say, it's a big weave, like not a big weave, it's too textural, that's what I should say. And so when you stamp, you don't get the detail as well. So this is like an old linen, so you can see how detailed that is. And then this is a hemp. This hemp's okay, but look at the difference in the detail. So on the linen it's slightly more defined, whereas on the hemp, because it's grainy and textural, it's a little bit less. But I do like the colour of the hemp, so that's why I use those, but I have to be careful which ones I choose. That's really cute little card, and I'm not going to do anything there. I think that should just stay like that. It doesn't really need anything. And no, there's no point. It's really cute. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. I have another long one here that I was looking at. I think I already glued these down. So both my papers that you've already seen before, bits and pieces, and I'm going to put this image up here and that there, and I'm going to put some lace up the top, I think, of that one. So let's glue those down. And I can tell you what, we are not done. There's a whole lot over there that's not even really, it's just plopped there, ready to think about. So I'm just trying to whiz through these. And I'll probably do more with my digital kit things, but not, I'll just do these for today so we can get on with the other things. Okay, so, sorry, I've got glue on my hands. So let's just glue this down. And then what I'll do, when I do show the full digital kit that will be available hopefully today or tomorrow, I will show you all of the tags finished. We'll just have a quick flip through of all the tags. I'd like to get them finished today because I'd like to finish my journals. Okay, so that's, I really like that. Okay, and then, okay, right, one more. So I prepared this before, always on my old, just my book pages there. I pretty much covered this one up, actually. This is the doily, same doily as the one before. And I folded it around to the other side. I love that. And I'm just going to put this image here, and I love it. Really a little bit different in the sense that I've moved my image not in the center but down off on the side, because I have that lovely embroidery there that I don't want to cover up, and I really like it. And because that's shooting in on my left, I'm going to put the image down on the right, and kind of balances it up for me, in my opinion. Could be wrong. And I like that. There we go. So that one's done. And then I'll decide whether I want to make it a taggy. I might. I think I do. Decided. Like that. There. And then here. And I don't like that. It's too tall. So I'll just go like that. And it's a little bit wonky, but that's okay. So that will go over there. Now, excuse me while I lean over and pull over the other pile that needs to be done. I won't bore you doing all of it. See, it's quite a pile, but we'll do some of it. So some of these random ones. So this is just a piece of scrapbook paper. I'm just going to put that cute Santa on there. I like that. And it's going to become a tag. I don't think I'll probably do too much else to it, so I'll put that one aside. I can do that not on camera. Now this one is a similar thing, but this will have something, I think. But I can do that off camera. You've seen me do that sort of thing before. Now this is one of my long strips of paper, like this. So I'm going to put this here, but I'm wondering whether I want to put something else. Now what I will do, I might do it now. I am going to bring over my trusty sewing machine. I won't bring it onto camera because I've got too much stuff here that you can't see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this corner here. I think I've got my iPad lower down, so I'm having trouble getting on screen. So I'm going to snip that corner off, and I'm going to stitch down here and here. And that will make a pocket. So I'll do that and then I'll show you. Okay, so that there, I've got an instant pocket like that. So then what I normally do is get my corner puncher. I wonder where, now that's supposedly on my table somewhere. Oh, it's over here. So I like to round that corner and that corner. Excuse me. And I might round, would help if I got the crease going better. I like to do that one and that one, okay, and so it's nice detail when you open it, and then I like to stitch something here like a little tab, so I'll do that. But let's just, I think I like that birdie there. Now do I want to put something under it like here, like so, and I think I do. I think I like that. Yes, I don't think it needs much, just that. So I'll put that there. I'll glue the bird down, and then we'll decide what kind of, sometimes I do like a little paper sort of tab, or otherwise a lacy or hemp tab. Now I haven't pulled out my hemp, so I might have to, oh, I've got all my laces here though, so I could choose a lace. Okay, so that's the bird. Put him over a bit further there. I like that. And so with these, sometimes you can just clip them in, like with a paper clip. Sometimes I have in the past, actually I've got them here, I'll show you. Did I show them yesterday? I can't remember. Let me see if I've got any. So what, I'll show you what I mean. So sometimes, oh, that's just a pocket I prepared last year. I haven't, yeah, just, oh, these were just like pockets that I had prepared last year. Oh, look at that. And that one as well, that's a double sort of pocket. I should do some more of those. So this is the same type of thing. So what I mean with the tab. So sometimes I'll do paper. Sometimes I'll do lace, and that one I just did as an opening out sort of thing, and I stitched a little belly band, and you can slip things in there. And I've done it in some of my other journals. I think I already sold them. Sometimes I put them in and I'll glue down there, and it'll be like open there, so it's a pocket, and then you can open it out, and you could have photographs and something in there as well. And this one, let me see if I don't think I did anything to this one yet. Oh, yes, I did. I stitched some paper in there. So that's really cool. I mean, they're fairly simple. I don't know. Does anybody want to see how you make them? Let me know. And I can do a little short video just showing all the different ideas. There's another one. And this is another one. And this one just has random scrap bits of paper, and it just folds over like that. It's really cute. Oh, that's what I do with the little round things. Couldn't think what to do with the round things. So this one's just going to be a pocket. I mean, as well, you could stitch down here pages in as well, or you could stitch pages in over here. But I think these are really nice places to put in a photograph, or put in a piece of paper and do journaling and that sort of thing. But I would like to see some lace there, I think. So what lace will I use? Here's a nice scrap. Cut that in half. Yep, that'll be enough. Okay, and then I'll just stitch it there. I'm not using black at the moment, or black, or I don't actually use black, charcoal grey or brown. As you see, that makes quite a nice effect as well. Okay, so I've stitched that on. My sewing machine resisted a bit because it has the bit still on it where it was attached to the towel or whatever it was. So that's that. And sometimes what you could do, this could be in the center of a signature as well. You could stitch it into your signature and have it sewn in as well. But I kind of like them floating. So that's those. So if you want to see how to exactly make those and with different variations, let me know, and I'm happy to do a video. But I do warn you, they are simple. Okay, so this is my favorite paper. This is from which one? Which Stamperia? Oh, this is the Stamperia winter one, and one of my lovely lady subscribers wrote that it's her favorite. It's my favorite too, and in fact I bought 2 full collection packs of it because I was worried, considering that it's very hard to find here, and they're very slow at delivering. Stamperia, I grabbed 2, and I might go back and get another one. So I really love this image, so I'm going to glue that on there. I don't think it needs anything else because it's so pretty, and I think I will put a little tab on there, and I may stitch some pages into it, so it's a little notebook, but I won't do it now because I have to get up and sort of, you know, measure out take the measurements and do all of that, and it will take me too long and it'll waste time for the video. What are we up to? Oh, we're longer than yesterday, and I haven't gotten much done, have I? So what I want to do here, oh, it's not, I think I have to wait for it to dry. I wanted to round the corners. Let's see how I go if I do it that way. Yep. Let's try again. Oh, I was saying I've prepared dinner, and I've never made it before. I made lentil, what are they called? Falafels, I think they are. There's a channel on YouTube, I think it's called Impromptu Food or Food Impromptu, something like that. I think the lady, I think she's in Canada, but she might be Indian. And it just looks so yummy, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I've made them, and I had a little taste, and they're really yummy. So I hope, and there's quite a lot of vegetables. Oh, I like this. Look, see, you never throw out these bits with the little selvage fluffy end on it. And so I'm going to stitch that on there, and that's going to be so cute, and it's so simple. I like that. So I'm going to stitch that down. Yeah, so I made the falafels, and I made some hummus, and it actually took a while. She made it look so easy and so fast, but it did take a while. And I don't know if her lentils were different to mine, but it looked a bit different, and I soaked mine for longer than she did, and I still felt like maybe they needed to soak a bit longer because they're not cooked. So I don't know. Anyway, then I cooked them in the pan with a bit of oil, but I didn't fry them, but they were pan fried, if you know what I mean. Like, it wasn't deep oil, but I kind of meant this. I mean, in theory they're healthy because there's a lot of veggies in them, but and lentils, but then the oil factor, I don't think that's very healthy, so I don't know. So this will have some pages stitched in, so I'll show you that tomorrow. The other option is, like I've done in the past, you could put pockets, and it could be a little pocket thing, and then like you could glue it down there and there, or there and there, and it could be a pocket behind and have pockets inside, or it could be just a pocket anyway, and then you open it out and you could write there or have photographs there. So many different options with it. So that's that one. And now this is just another scrapbook piece of paper, that my favorite one, so I won't bother with that one in the video because it's becoming very long. This is the same. I put even though she's got, like, I don't know what it is it a turkey or something? I don't know. But she's with the little daughter, and this is another Stamperia paper. I don't know what collection it is, but it's got all the Christmas food on the other side, the vintage image, so I thought that was appropriate to have Mummy there in the kitchen with the daughter cooking. And then this is another Stamperia one, and I'm going to put that image there, but I won't bore you with any of that. And this again, the same. So I'll put those aside, and let's do the more fun collagey ones. And I love this image. I think it came from the Graphics Fairy. I can't remember, but it's one of those sites. These are those pages that I found yesterday that I don't even know what I wanted to do with them. Actually, I think I was going to make a book with them, so I've still got some over there. I might do that in another video. So let's glue this down. Might spread that. I put a bit too much glue there. Where's my little piece? It's a better idea. There we go. Good. Just wipe that up. It's a bit of a process, isn't it? So put this over here. I think I need to move my glue because it's occupying my space, and then I'm off screen. Okay, go over there, glue. Right. Okay, and then I'm going to put lace because I like that. So I'll put the glue down here, more or less. Put that there, that's perfect. And then I need to glue my tree. So I'll just put a little bit in the center. And then all around the edges. So this is going to be a journaling card. So I'll have to sort out what's on the other side so that someone can write on there. And then this can be like a flip out or like just paper clipped in, or yeah, tucked in a pocket. Okay. Good. So that's that. And I was just going to put this little touch. This is one of my favorite Stamperia papers. I wonder what collection that was. I bought a few packets the other day. I bought quite a few of these ones. But in the packet, I bought the packet of this range. And then you can buy, our little shop around the corner has, she buys, then you can buy the individual papers, like not in the full collection packet. And but I noticed that this particular paper is different in the collection than in the individual papers. Let me just see if I can find it, if you can bear with me. Let me just see here. Was this the collection? No, this is not the collection. Oh, this is the collection. You can see on the back here where the gingerbreads came from. Where are they? I saw them before. Where are they? Oh, no, I imagined it. No, there's no gingerbreads. I don't know where the gingerbreads came from, and the girl in the shop didn't know either. So that, see, I got a whole packet of that beautiful winter botanical. Oh, it's the winter botanical. So if you look here, that's that paper that I just used a teeny tiny bit. Let me see if I've got a piece here. And here's the individual piece. So, oh, I used it out of there, so I'd have to open it. So anyway, this gorgeous paper here, when you buy it singly, it has these beautiful tiles on the back. Okay, but if you buy the packet of the winter botanical, this one here has this on the back. So it's different. And the tile, no, they don't have the tile. Oh, the tiles are there. You see, the tiles are here with these. Yeah, so just saying. Okay, so that is that one. And then I need to, and then I'm going to put a tab or something up there. And then over here, I need to sort this out. Because if you want to journal on it, it needs some paper on the back. So where did I put all my old papers? I had old papers pulled out yesterday to use as well. You know how I told you I always keep the blank pages in the books so I can use those. So let me just move away all the things that I've done. You'd be surprised how long it takes to do all this stuff. I mean, we're already at 55 minutes and I haven't stopped. So I'll put some of this in here. Oh, I already had a piece. Just tear some off and start to cover up a bit. It's just super nice and Christmassy colours. So maybe I'll become a bit more selective and do a few more minutes of what I do here. Find some of the other more interesting things to do. And then I'll continue on off camera. Now I'll cut that off. Okay, on the floor. Bye-bye. Okay, and then we'll put some... Where did my brown paper go? Over here. Just tear a bit more off. Perfect. Need to get as much glue as I can on that one. Okay. Right. That's that. Ooh, what about this? That's nice. Let's put that one there. Just going to cut it a little bit better. Okay. Right. And then I thought, oh, I know what else I wanted to use. I'll just show it to you before I end this video. I'll do one more taggy thing and then I'll stop the video, because otherwise you're just seeing more of the same. It's just going to become a bit of a bore, I think. Even though I like watching long videos. Okay, so I like that, and then that will have something at the top. So I also have this. This is, I sell this by the meter in my shop, and I have a lot of scraps, and it's not, what do you call it, that all the ladies make on YouTube? It's not that. What do you call it? I've forgotten the name of it. I'm having a blank. It's not that other one that they make. Snippet. It's not snippet trim. It's just really like, I call it a pavement trim, or it's a scrap trim. Really, I use my scraps to make it. It takes a while, actually. It's quite a long process. But I was thinking I might like to use bits of this on something. Might have to come back and do another video. Maybe if anyone wants to see me make those little booklets with the strips of paper and pockets, we can do that. And I'll do something with that, because this video is already too long. Oh, there's some pretty things going to happen in here. I'll do one more. I said, oh yeah, let's do this one. Oh, there's a few interesting things to do. This one. So here I was going to make little booklets like I've done before with this. So I wanted to I told you I wanted to use those cutouts. So just yesterday I was, really struggling doing the video. So I just sort of coordinated things a little bit. So that way today I could go a little bit faster and easier. So, because sometimes when I'm using something that's out of my comfort zone, like these cutouts, I have to really think about it. I've just glued that. Actually, yes, I was going to say that could be a tuck spot, but no, it's not going to be a tuck spot because Santa's going to be there. So I'll put this. Why was I going to put it upside down? Put that like that. And I want that to fold around to the other side. I probably won't finish this one because I still have to think about the inside and the back. Let's see if that's enough. I don't think that's not high enough. Whoops. Okay. Oops, how did you get there? So that's that. Put a little bit of glue under here. This is, I didn't get any up there. Like that. Like so. And then I had this little piece of paper here that I wanted to, I'm just going to put it like that, I think. My glue stick. I've got about 3 glue sticks on the go here. Put that one there. 'Cause look how nice those 2 colours are together. And the lace. So pretty. And then here comes Santa. Okay. Yes, I like that. So I'll glue him. And I printed all of these cutouts on ivory coloured cardstock. Sort of very, I think it was 100, like 100, is it GSM cardstock? Like it's not a 200, it was about 160, something like that. So that's that, but this one I think needs more work. Possibly not on the front, but in the other areas it needs more work because I haven't decided yet. But that's a start. Okay, and then I just need to fold it over. So how many pages did I, this was a medium sort of weight paper. I've only done 2. You could also stitch it down the side here and down there and make it into a pocket. That could happen, who knows. I'm going to think about this one, but I really like the front. Okay, and before I go, I'll just show you the other ones from yesterday. I think, I don't know, did I do them all? I can't remember if I only did 2 or all of them. I never remember. I mean, sometimes I get asked things about things in my video. I'll just have to stand that one up because the glue's wet. And I can't even remember what I did in my videos once they're done. So just a minute. I'll just grab the other ones. So, right. So this was the first one here. That's the inside there, and it's a top loading, and that's the back. Now I know it was mentioned to me about doing the half circle and only doing the front because it defeats the purpose. I just like the look of it. That's why it's like that. And sometimes I don't. I could have done it here. I don't do just the hole punch in the front because, or the half circle punch in the front, because sometimes I might have a paper that's white on the other side. And I like the look of it, and I like the half circle tells me that that's a pocket. That's why I do it. Yeah. Anyway, she was right. Her advice was good. But yeah, I just like it like that. Anyway, so that's the inside and the back. I used quite a lot of circles, didn't I? This was another one. I can't remember. Did I do this on screen? I can't remember. That's, oh, I think I started it. That's inside. I love that page. And then the back is just simple. And then this, I think I did this one on screen. That's a side loading. And now that I put these pieces of paper here, that even though the book page 1893 is how old, that's how old the book is, the book pages. Even though they are quite thin, they've become quite strong now with all of the paper glued along the edge, so they should be fine. And I like that too. So that's the back. So I may or may not be back with another video making things. If you'd like to see the little pockety, booklety sort of things done, I'm quite happy to show that, and I might combine it with using up some of this, which I've never thought to use it before. I just pulled it out now. I'll probably regret using it because then I'll sell it and I'll have to make more. And it takes a while to make. So, yeah. So, hope everybody is well, and thank you to all my new subscribers and welcome. And I will be back soon. Bye.